stay of the rest of our journey because today we are at the verge of completing the entire 10-week course and we have successfully done it. To sum it up, I would like to start what we have started earlier from the very first week itself. It was with knowing ourselves, who we are. So that step we have come across with knowing means rediscovering ourselves, who we are, how we are made up of, our personality, our likings, dislikings, our way of perceptions. So accordingly, subsequently, we cross through our baselines. Baselines was there all the time, but it was not vivid to us. The system has taught us how to individualize, how to identify those baselines, which are the inherent core values, and if it doesn't match it or in sync with our decisions, doesn't give us a success. Subsequently, the codes. There are two types of codes we have crossed upon. One is negative, one is E-code, that is effective codes or efficient code. Now, this efficient or the negative codes that we have come across are ultimately given us a scope to make it an integrated, solid foundation within ourselves. Means of what? The codes, there we also learned there is nothing as negative, there is nothing as bad or good. Both are equally important to our life. Negative codes, the end codes were acting as an overprotective, parents, always giving us stop not to take actions or not to take further challenges, not to take pain. Whereas E codes always dare us, push us, propel us to accept challenges. So integrations and personalization of those codes help us when we needed them. So we know the process of learning how to use those codes respectively when it is needed. Subsequently, we also gone through the process of our baselines and E-codes and their subsequent expression and non-expressions. We have tried to distinguish, to define which are the core areas of our life, like our wheel of life, where we need to focus more, where we need to take critical actions right now, and what are the prospering areas or the best areas that we can celebrate or proud, feel proud. Now, as far as the wheel of life, we also try to match or sync our baselines as well as our integrated IPC, integrated power codes, because we try to validate whether those codes or whether those areas of our life, wheel of life, actually is in sync with the baselines or not. After that, after coding, we have also learned what are the codes that we will keep hold on and what are the codes we will let go. Because these codes, some of the codes were so intrinsically acting upon our decisioning and system that always create used to challenges, more challenges. So those are the areas we need to let go. So we also learn the process of how to let go and keep hold on. And apart from this E-code and this encodes aspects, we came across in our third week with something called outcomes. Now we have individualized our own outcomes firstly on a random way. Then we came across with the methods how to make it justifiable, calculable, measurable, and intelligible in the process of in-grade system. We have passes through and skimmed through each and every outcomes, especially our 3 top 1 year, 3 top 3 years, and 3 top 5 years and more outcomes in a due manner that we are now can take any kind of concrete decisions. Yes, these are my outcomes need to get achieved. Not only that, these inquiry process also help us to build the confidence within us. Isn't it, Shantanu? That yes, it is pretty much achievable. But prior to that, we didn't know the arts, how to make it very much own outcome, not something like in words. So we have successfully validated and evaluated the subsequent challenges that we may face upon. Not only that, after completion of ultimate outcomes, we also given a try to evaluate is there any further encodes are still waiting over there to give us a challenges. If there are any, we have immediately tried to convert it into E-codes. and move ahead. Then comes the steps. If we have crafted our outcomes pretty well, we have evaluated, validated our furthermore encodes or challenges if there are any. Now we have come across with a wonderful word called power leap. Now, as far as this power leap is concerned, these are nothing but in steps. It should not be more than 5, should not be less than 1. So at least to take a first step, you need at least a first step, isn't it? Right. So we have learned the art of validating these power codes also with the power of entry system. So revalidations also redefine the entire outcome process or the selection in a more concrete manner. Now after we validate our outcomes with the encrypt process and all, the next step in the week 4 we started with what? Making decisions. We have learned first of all what are the way that we used to decide for something, some of the conscious, some of the unconscious decisions, how we have been wired, how the thought process used to help us to make any kind of a decision. Then we took the help of a well-crafted systematic applications, as always systems do, called the decision-making wheels, where we have learned the art of making any kind of a decision such a way that when we come across with the outcomes, it gives us an ultimate result. There is no second thought to think further. So now, after the real decisions, after having some, number 1, number 2 kind of a scenario exercise, we faced and we have challenged our real decision and we have exercised that too. Okay. At the end of our 4th week, we know the power of mastermind group. We have incorporated some of the value-adding individuals and personalities from our surroundings, from our family, friends, peer group, and also from the mastermind group. And after that, we summarize the whole process and try to develop a beautiful ready recorder, a pictorial presentations of vision board, where it not only been picturized, it also make the statement firm by making our own signature with a date that by which date we will achieve that. So this way we also reaffirm our outcomes in such a way that we will continuously assure us, continuously given us a ready reference and reminder, yes, this is your dream, this is your plan. We can't get away with that. And after that, what we have done? We have developed a success blueprint, because entire episode, whatever the learnings that we have acquired, like our baselines, our E-codes, like our, what else? There is our outcomes, our incorrect process, our wheel of decision-making wheels and so on. We came across in such a way that it has been jotted down in a very particular matter with a revision, with a reaffirmation. Like what we have learned, what are the areas, if there need to be any, can be incorporated further, like any E-codes, like any baselines, or if there any additional support that we need to know, that is kind of a technical know-how, and like kind of an additional support like certifications or whatsoever. Now, at the end, what we learned how to craft our success blueprint, and we developed a beautiful pictorial presentations like we did in case of vision board. So there is 2 pictorial support will be always with us till we in the process of achieving each and every outcomes. That is, one is vision board and another one is success blueprint. And boss, friends, today is the beginning of our rest of the journey. So I'd like to congratulate you once again, each and every members of you, so for your full participation and open-hearted discussions. Hopefully, this mastermind group, not hopefully, rather I withdraw my word hopefully, because this mastermind group will sustain, will prevail, and will come across with all possible helps for each other to thrive into the industry, as well as to help each and every people who are in real need. Because one thing is very clear, and we must agree, I think you will all agree, unless we want to transform, no one going to help. So people, those who are really need for transformations, this mastermind group will be always there. And please be in touch. I'll be in touch with you all guys whenever you need it. Once again, congratulate you team. I wish you all the best and